Good morning, cats. Hey, what a great opportunity this is to talk to you real quick on a Wednesday. There are really two parts to this message. The first part is just to wish you well this summer and to say thank you for an outstanding year and thank you for giving forth your best effort. At least that's what I hope for the most of you. But then, of course, then to wish you a happy summer. And of course, we hope that you will come back to us. You know what I'm going to say? Refreshed and rejuvenated for another school year. But I also wanted to take a minute, a little bit, to address something that happened recently in one of our bathrooms. In that we did find some graffiti that was racist by nature. And what we believe here at Westview is that we can't pass up teachable moments. And this is one of those moments, regardless, that is the second to last day of the school year. Okay, and definitely wanted to let you know that, as a person of color myself, that is not accepted and definitely is not tolerated. And what I mean by that is that we are united against hate. What makes us great here is that we are so diverse, and that not only do we acknowledge our differences, but in turn, we celebrate them. And so we want to make sure that not only will you leave here with an awesome feeling of just overall love for the school and of your classmates, but that you will come back to us knowing that this is what we stand for. So not only will I be talking to you a little bit today, but we're going to have some of our leadership students talk to you about what it means to be at Westview. We want you to know that as a staff, is that we love you. You are like our own kids. We are with you a ton of the time. And so that's it. I hope you enjoy your summer. I know I will, and then come back to us, refreshed and rejuvenated, ready to make that commitment, not only for the year, but make that commitment to be united against hate. Thanks.
What I love about our school is that we're really diverse. I think it's really important that we're like this because it gives everybody a place to fit in, whether it's socially, athletics, ethnicity, any one of those. I think it just gives us a really good place to fit in and become a good community.
The Westview community has always been really welcoming of me and my beliefs. This month is the month of Ramadan, which means people are fasting from sunrise to sunset. One day I was walking in the hallway and I see this sign that says celebrating Ramadan. So I stop and I take a look at it, and honestly it brought me to tears because it was for people who could go to another place and they didn't have to sit at lunch and watch people eat. And that just, it made me feel so welcome here. It made me feel like hope, especially in a country where there's so much hate aimed towards Muslims. I felt like Westview really made me feel safe and welcome here, where I don't feel like outside of the school. So I'm really thankful for the Westview community.
The day I started really liking Westview as a high school was when it was after the multicultural assembly. And it was because I'd never seen a group of kids that got so excited to learn and share each other's cultures and differences. And for every performer there was always a group of kids that were getting really excited to watch and learn. And especially Miriana, you could always hear her supporting the loudest. But then there was also a group of freshmen sitting behind me that were kind of making rude remarks, and me and my friends got fed up with it, so we turned to them and we're like, stop, that's not cool. Because I know what it feels like when your race is targeted and you're made fun of. I wanted to make sure that Westview is a community that everyone feels welcomed and accepted.
Choosing to be a part of the Westview community during my freshman year was one of the best decisions I ever made. When we unite together, we are able to share our opinion and comfort each other when so much hate is being spread around schools and the world. We all come from different backgrounds and have different stories, but we still stand together, whether it's at football games, assemblies, or plays. When you walk in the front door on your first day of your freshman year, you chose to be a part of the Westview community. Now you have the choice on how much effort you put in or how much time you're willing to spend. but you have to be willing to accept everyone and make a difference. We Are Westview doesn't just stand for the popular kids or the athletes. We Are Westview represents everyone and gives us the opportunity to make a difference in our high school.
When I was a freshman here at Westview, I was so surprised at the diversity that we have at our school and the amount of people of color that I saw roaming the halls. Ever since elementary school, I've always been that token person of color, whether it be in my classes or extracurriculars. But since I've been here at Westview, I've never felt more appreciated, welcomed, and represented. We are diverse. We are a community, and we are Westview. And it's important that everyone knows that. We've all led very different lives, and we've all had hardships of our own. But that does not dictate, and that should never affect the way that you're treated here at the school. You matter, and don't ever let anyone else tell you any differently.